Violence in the West took many forms, and friction between soldiers and settlers was one of them. With a fort just outside the town, Dodge City became an arena for such violence more than once. All it took was the appearance of one old man full of an ancient hatred.
There he is, right there.
You buffalo hunters still think you can run things in Dodge?
Who says we can't?
I do.
You? You ain't big enough to make that stick.
Well, I'm big enough to lick you.
You want to try?
Why not?
Why, you slab-sided young mule.
Jake Castor, you old gopher, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, too, boy. Come on, let's have a drink.
Well, I tell you, I don't drink. And, especially with men that are breaking the law.
You got it?
Yep.
What kind of town you running there, boy?
Well, it's the law, Jake.
Law? First thing I ever learned, a man had to keep his iron closed.
Well, that's out in the Toolies, where you roost, not in Dodge.
You mean it, Wyatt? Well, if it was anybody else but you. You want sharps, too?
No, you just keep that in your saddle boot and everything will be fine. Well, now I'll have a little drink of milk with you. Hey, Soapy.
Yeah?
Bring us around, will you?
All right.
What? What does that thing say?
Why, you old goat, haven't you learned how to read yet?
But, sir, out where I live, talking and sign is all that matters.
You do that pretty well, too, don't you?
In any Indian language you can name.
It's more than I can do.
Why, they're Marshal. I never thought I'd see that. You always did have a wide streak of righteousness in you. I thought you'd gotten over that by now.
Well, I haven't changed much, Jake.
You ain't a boy no more, Wyatt.
No. The years go by.
Yes, they do. Don't they?
What are you doing these days?
Oh, things ain't like they used to be. Times have changed to the bad. Remember how it was the first time I took you out? Buffalo so thick the plains was black with them as far as the eye could see. Just like a rolling ocean.
Yeah, I remember.
Them days a herd was maybe 2 or 3 million animals. Now you're lucky if you can find 8 or 10 of them in a month of hunting.
I know.
Serious, Wyatt. It's why the Indians is fighting. You can't blame them. They're starving. So when I see that, I quit hunting for the forts and trying to feed the soldiers. I'm living with the Cheyenne.
With your wife's people?
My wife said was.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. Sorry to hear that.
You got plenty of blue coats here.
Do you mind?
Yeah, especially tonight. Port's not too far away, and today was payday.
Yes, I know.
Be a lot of celebrating. Got every deputy on the street. Which reminds me, I better get to work. Say, by the way, you didn't tell me why you were here in Dodge.
Maybe I'll come to see the town.
You don't care that much for towns.
Maybe I'll come to see you.
Well, you old goat, you didn't even know I was here. You know, you ask an Indian a thing 3 times. The 3rd time he has to tell you the truth. I'm asking you the 3rd time.
You come to see a fella.
What fella?
Don't matter.
Why? Well, I mean, it must be important, otherwise you wouldn't have come all this way.
I got a score to settle.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I'm the marshal. Knowing how you settle your scores, well, that could mean trouble for you and me.
You're my friend, ain't you?
Yeah.
No need to worry then.
I ask you to move over. You leave me alone. Just because you're in the
Hey, you
army.
think you're scuffing?
That's enough, soldier. Hold it.
Hey, you better watch out, Marshal. I got friends.
Now, look, you boys start any trouble, and you're going to wind up in jail. Now, go on, do your drinking someplace else.
You can't tell us
Come
what
on,
to do.
soldier. You heard the marshal. Now, go on.
Thanks.
I wasn't thinking of you. I was thinking about the bail.
There ought to be a law against those ruffians coming to town, Marshal. Shoving honest citizens around.
You're not hurt, mister. Go on back to your drinking.
Are you siding with them, Herb?
Look, they got a hard, lonely job to do, protecting all of us. They deserve a little spree. Hey, Soapy.
Yeah?
Where'd the buffalo hunter go?
Well, I don't know. I guess he must have left, Marshal.
You're all right. Look, you sit down right here.
Sit down?
You sit down.
Okay, I sit
I'll get the horse.
Okay, Sergeant, you get the horse. Huh? Sarge? Sarge! Sarge! I'll kill him. If I ever get my hands on him, I'll kill him.
You leave that to me, soldier.
Oh, no. I know you low-life civilians. If it's a blue coat, you don't care. You don't even try. Well, you watch. Sarge has got friends.
Look, if you just stop yammering long enough to tell me what you saw, I might have a better chance to get whoever did it.
I didn't see anything.
Well, Marshal, you don't think it couldn't have been Indians?
Well, those are moccasin tracks. It's the way they do it. And the hair.
No. An Indian wouldn't take that chance, not here in Dodge.
Well, you better find him, Marshal. You better find him quick. Because if you don't...
What are you doing here?
Looking for you? I had a hard time finding you.
You can't sleep inside walls. On them soft beds. You're up mighty early.
Well, I tell you, I haven't been to bed yet. How long you been here?
Oh, some little time, I reckon. Why?
You ever hear of a big Irish sergeant named McCafferty?
No, I can't say I have. I don't blanket with soldiers, you know that. Why?
He's been killed. Indian style.
He has?
Scalped. With a knife like that. By a man wearing moccasins.
You think I killed him, Wyatt?
I haven't any other suspect, Jake.
You probably had it coming to him. Besides, what reason I have to kill him?
I don't know. Said you had a score to settle. It was McCafferty you were staring at in the saloon last night.
That's so.
And you're bitter, Jake.
Why shouldn't I be?
Don't pay to be bitter.
You know how our life was. Kind of life a man could be content with. Kind of man was meant to live.
But you can't stop a whole nation bent on moving, Jake. You gotta accept what's bound to be.
Sunbusters, cow wranglers, bone pickers.
They're people looking for homes. They gotta live too.
And what about us? They just better stay out of my way. And them bluecoats, them's the worst. Murderers, all of them.
McCafferty?
You really think I killed him?
Yeah. I think so, Jake.
If I said I did, what did you do about it?
Only one thing I could do.
Quiet. You and me, we mean two different things when we say friend. But this is just supposing. If I killed the bluecoat.
Did you, Jake?
What reason would I have?
Did you?
Why, I already told you.
Did you, Jake?
I ain't no Indian wife. Where you going?
Well, first off, I'm going over to the fort.
Yeah. Associating with bluecoats, huh?
Gotta take back the body. Try and stop the trouble that's bound to come.
If you think I did it, ain't you afraid I'll run out on you?
But if you do, then I'll know. And I'll come after you.
My friend. My friend.
That's why, Jake, you're gonna have to tell me yourself.
Well, Marshal, surprised you ventured out here.
I brought the body.
You needn't have bothered. We were sending a detail.
Well, sir, I'd rather you kept your men out of Dodge until after this is cleared up.
My men wear the uniform of their country. They can go anywhere in these United States they wish, including Dodge.
Of course, sir. But I don't think you want trouble any more than I do.
The cavalry doesn't look for trouble, Marshal, but they're ready for it when it comes their way. You just worry about your civilians.
Well, the civilians don't start every fight, sir. But that's not what we're talking about now. We can discuss that in a few days after I get the murderer.
Do you really think you ever will?
Maybe.
I'm not concerned about where my men go off duty.
Sir, you could keep them on the post under orders for a couple of days.
I could, but I won't. In fact, I've already given leave to B Company today, after the burial. That's McCafferty's company.
Sir, that's deliberate incitement to riot. Is that what you want? You realize that'll cause more bloodshed?
If you can't keep order in Dodge, I can arrange to have martial law declared.
Well, then you better do that right now.
Maybe I will, tomorrow. Unless, of course, you can find the man who did it first.
Will you help me?
How?
I'd like to take a look at McCafferty's service records.
Why?
Because I think it was a personal grudge. Maybe we can find a clue in the records.
I can't give you that without orders from Washington.
Well, then at least let me talk to some of his friends.
I don't think they'd even talk to you.
Thanks.
Oh, Marshal. This is Mrs. McCafferty.
I come to see the man who brought him. I come to thank you, Marshal, for bringing him home to me.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Are you? Are you, Marshal? Then why don't you find the man who did it?
I'm trying to. Will you help me?
Help you?
Colonel, could I speak to Mrs. McCafferty in your office?
Well, all right.
Sit down, man. Now, Mrs. McCafferty, can you tell me any reason anyone might have for killing your husband?
Only that you didn't protect him. That you let a lot of scum and killers run around loose.
Well, I think this is personal, ma'am. Did your husband have any enemies?
Patrick? Not an enemy in the world. He was an angel.
Yes, but was there anything in the past, before he met you?
You'll not be getting me to say anyone had a right to kill him.
Did Mr. McCafferty ever mention a man named Jake Castor?
Castor? No. No, never. It's not help from me you'll be needing, Marshal.
Well, where was your husband born?
Ohio, I think. He came to Colorado as a boy.
Colorado? He joined the Army there?
Yes,
Colorado Volunteers?
during the Civil War.
Well, could it have been something about the Indians? Cheyenne? It was the Colorado Volunteers at Sand Creek, wasn't it? Please tell me, Mrs. McCafferty.
Oh, no, it couldn't be. Surely. But he was at Sand Creek.
Tell me.
Well, it was the only thing he ever did he was ashamed of. Bothered him something awful for a time. You understand he was under orders.
Yes, sir.
But he said something seemed to happen to all the men that day, even him. They seemed to go crazy with the Indian killing. You heard it was horrible. Even their women and children. Oh, he couldn't get it off his mind. He used to wake up at night crying and moaning and... Well, I told him he had to forget it. That the Lord would forgive him. It made a better soldier out of him. He hated the Indian fights, but he did his job the best he could. He was a good man.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, Mrs. McCafferty. Maybe you gave me the answer I need.
Well, I've lined up some men for deputies and commandeered some wagons for a barricade. Now, I know you didn't order this, but I figure we ought to fight at the start.
All right, Hal.
Did you learn anything out there?
Some. Jake? Tell me about Sand Creek.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've heard about it, just like everybody else has, but not from somebody that was there. There were white men with the Cheyenne that day. George, Charlie Bent, Ed Gary, and Jake Castor.
What are you driving at?
I want to hear it from you.
Sure. Why not? It's a great victory. Just like you said. Surprise attack on a peaceful village of naked and starving Indians. Thought they were under a flag of truce. 300 of them butchered. 3 out of 4 women and kids.
Jake, your wife, what happened to her?
Right in front of my eye. And I couldn't do a thing about it. I didn't even have a gun. My wife. Is my son still in her arms? And I couldn't do nothing about it. Nothing at all. But I saw his face, and I never forgot it. It trailed him all over the West.
McCafferty?
If it was. Hadn't I the right?
It's hard to say no to that, Jake. Not many men would. Probably a jury wouldn't. But the Bible says no. Jake, there was blood enough spilled that day. There's already a trail of red all over the West.
And it ain't finished yet.
Look, we're all ashamed about what happened at Sand Creek, the whole nation. Shivington was court-martialed and forced out of the Army for it. Congress has voted indemnities.
Indemnities.
Well, all I know is that the answer to killing is not more killing.
Well, I'm an old man. I ain't got much time left. But I gotta be out in the open. Gotta be free.
All right. Nobody takes any action without my orders. Not a shot fired until I say so. Everybody understand that?
You think you can stop them with talk, Wyatt?
I can try.
They're coming. What? They're coming.
All right, let's go.
Wyatt, give me my gun. I'll help.
I don't want your help, Jake.
Wyatt, we've been friends a long time.
Hey, get those men out of there. Go on, get back. Get out of the way, Marshal.
You men are violating the law, coming into this town armed. Now, any of you who want to drop your guns and swear to keep the peace can come in.
I reckon we'll come our way, Marshal.
You realize what you're doing? You wear the uniform of the U.S. Army. These are U.S. citizens.
They should have thought of that before. We didn't start the trouble.
Neither did they.
Well, have you found out who did, Marshal? Well, maybe we can. All right, get out of the way, Marshal. We're coming through, and you can't stop us.
Wait! Jake, wait! You want McCafferty's killer? Well, here he is. I killed him. I had good reason. You want to know why?
Jake.
All right, Wyatt. Maybe I was wrong.
Hold it. First man to pull a gun goes to jail. Now, he's my prisoner. You either go on back to your post or come in peacefully.
I just want to know why. I want to know why you killed my husband. You said you had a good reason, and I want to know before I kill you.
Mrs. McCafferty. His wife and baby died at Sand Creek. Come on, Jake.
All right, move out.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The frontier doctor in Kansas cowtowns of 1877 had to handle a lot of bad-tempered and dangerous patients. Perhaps the most celebrated case in the early annals of Dodge City medicine was the time Mr. Shanghai Pierce, millionaire Texas cattle baron, got a severe stomachache. Marshal Wyatt Earp and his old friend Dr. Fabrique of Wichita did not ask to become involved with Shanghai's medical emergency. It was thrust upon them by a dozen Texas gunfighters standing by to see that their boss survived, or else.
Whoa, you imps of Satan! Whoa! By gosh, whoa! By rights, I shouldn't give you any water at all! You're idiots, both of you! Hey, you tie them up! You darn horses! You can take the dang buggy. I'm getting out of here.
Hey, who sold you to Doc Fabrique, huh? Meanest tempered pill pusher in Kansas.
Oh, it's a fine welcome I'm getting to Dodge City.
Oh, I'm glad to see you, Doc. Say, what'd they do, run you out of Wichita?
My friend, the big-headed boy whom I've stopped from getting killed time and again. Well, goodbye. I'm shoving off.
Now, look, I am glad to see you. Now, tell me, how's Marsh Murdoch and all my friends in Wichita?
Marsh is feeling fair to middling. You tell me, Wyatt, ain't there any doctors in this town?
Sure, Doc McCarty. He's a good man, too.
You look kind of liverish to me, son.
Well, that's not Doc McCarty's fault. Well, you see, this town is so peaceful, I don't get any exercise.
Well, then you came to the right man. I can fix that.
Oh? So you've been chased by a bunch of Indians or a small posse?
Oh, I'm going on a vacation.
No.
Yes, the first vacation I've had in 12 years. And I figure I earned it.
Well, you sure have. Welcome to the jail. Nice and peaceful. Come on.
Oh, you did better in Wichita. And since you know all the best fishing holes around Dodge City, you're taking a vacation, too.
Well, what kind of fish you looking for?
Catfish. Big, fat bullheads. About so long. Do you know where there are any that'll bite on a plug or twist?
Doc, you tempt me. But only for a couple of days.
That's all we need, Wyatt.
Say, what'd you do with your practice in Wichita? You just didn't pick up and leave them without a doctor, did you?
The same as. I got me a young assistant out of Johns Hopkins.
That's a pretty good school.
Schools don't signify, Wyatt. Young doctors have to do a lot of practicing. You know what I told my best personal friends?
No, what?
Don't get too sick while old Docky is away. Why, let's get the fishing gear ready and hop to it.
Hey, you got one.
Woof.
Come on, take it easy.
Oh, my
wait a
Jackie.
minute, wait a minute.
That must be a big one.
No, just take it easy.
Be a big one.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Bring it
Wyatt,
in.
it looks like it swallowed the hook. Hey, don't look out, it'll horn you.
No, I didn't
Shoot him.
It's just the...
Easy now.
No, you didn't swallow the hook. You just... No, it's the tobacco you're using for bait.
Hey, shoot him, Wyatt. Shoot him.
It's a big one, huh?
Put it here.
Sorry, Marshal, but we're gonna have to take your gun.
Oh, no, you don't, Trask. Ain't you still working for Shanghai Pierce?
Uh-huh. And he sent us after you, Doc.
Why is that?
Mr. Pierce, he don't feel good.
He traveled all the way to Wichita to see Doc here. It's a fine thing you traipsing off like that. You're supposed to be in Wichita tending after sick people.
I'm on vacation. And who are you to be scolding me?
Now, wait a minute, calm down. Where's Mr. Pierce?
Waiting over at Dodge. Got a misery in his stomach. And this old fossil here...
Why, you...
Just hold it. Look, why doesn't Mr. Pierce go see Doc McCarty? He's a good man.
Well, sure, but he left for Kansas City this morning. Besides, he left word that Doc Fabrique here had taken over his practice.
What? Why, that pill peddler? I never told McCarthy that I was going to take over his practice. You go after him, Trask. Stop the train and drag him off. It's the first vacation I've had in 12 years, and McCarthy goes and pulls a trick like that on me. Wyatt. Trask, you go after him. He's your man.
Mr. Pierce don't know Doc McCarty. He wants you.
I'll die first, right here beside my catfish. Shoot me. Go ahead. Fire away.
Look, Earp, we don't want no trouble. But you know Mr. Pierce. He sent us after Doc here, and we got to bring him in. Or else.
Mr. Pierce really feeling bad?
He sure is. He's got the dangdest bellyache you ever seen.
Good. Let him suffer for a while. Just when Wyatt finds me the nicest, biggest catfish hole that I've ever...
You go on back to Dodge. We'll follow you.
All right. But no more catfishing. You promise?
We'll follow you just as soon as we break camp. Now, go on.
Right. Thanks, Marshal.
Well, come on.
No, Wyatt, why no, please. All right, I'll go. Give me my fishy. Give me.
Come on, we can come back here tomorrow. The only excuse I can make for Doc McCarty is that he's tired, too. Saw his chance to take a rest, and he took it. Well, there's no law that says that you have to treat Shanghai Pierce, but ethically and morally, I
Now,
think...
will you shut up? This is no easy medical case, Wyatt. The last time Shanghai Pierce had a big bellyache, he wanted me to cure the pain in 5 minutes. And he said if I didn't, he'd have his men set fire to my office. And they would have done it, too.
Well, you stopped the pain, didn't you?
Any fool could have done that with opium tincture. But I didn't cure Shanghai. The next time it'll be worse. Why, you're going to get us both killed.
Look, what's wrong with Shanghai Pierce?
What's wrong with him? Why, that old fool, he'll eat or drink anything he can get his hands on. He's probably got a bad appendix, a set of stomach ulcers, and the worst thing that's wrong with him, he's got $2 million. And 100 cowhands like Trask. If it's the death of Shanghai, it'll be the death of me. And you.
And him. Come on, let's get out of here.
My fish. I can hardly wait to get home, Wyatt, to eat this fish. Gosh, they're beautiful.
Pain still bad?
It's getting worse. Where is that scallywag of a doctor?
Trask said he would come in right in. Thought maybe a nice pack might help. Now, if you'll just take your boots off.
No! Go get Dr. Verbeek. And nobody touches those boots. Right, George, if I can't make it, I want to go out like a man with my boots on.
All right, Mr. Pierce, all right. I just thought that
Tessie,
maybe...
stop thinking. Go hurry the doctor.
Here's the doctor now.
You no good old quack, running out on me. What are you trying to do, Wyatt? I'm a sick man.
Oh, shut up. Young woman, are you a nurse?
Well, no.
Huh, I didn't think so. Oh, get out of here. Get out. Hold that, Wyatt. Give me my stethoscope. You're not worth all this trouble. And don't forget now, you're to take half a glass every 4 hours. Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
Well, that's better.
Wyatt, he had more gas in him than a foundered steer. How many times do I have to tell you not to mix cucumbers, bourbon whiskey, steak, onions, and blueberry pie?
Nah, it's no harm done, Doc. I feel fine now.
What's the verdict?
You got a bad appendix. Now listen, you stupid idiot. You better watch what you're eating. Give your stomach a chance to calm down.
I really had myself a bellyache, a big one.
Just like everything else about old Shanghai. Now, what do I owe you, Doc?
$5.
500, you mean? I dragged you away from a fishing hole.
I said $5. All you gotta do is just mail it to my office in Wichita. Come on, Wyatt. Let's get back to that catfish hole.
What's wrong? What's old Doc sore about?
Well, Mr. Pierce, you wouldn't savvy.
Oh, now, hold on, Wyatt. Now, you and I had our troubles down in Wichita. That was a long time ago and far away.
You ordered your men to pull a gun on Doc and me.
Sure. I had a bellyache.
Well, I don't like having a gun pulled on me, neither does Doc.
Oh, well, I apologize.
Well, that doesn't change anything, Mr. Pierce. Now, you still think that you can get tough with a doctor and medicine, and all you got to do is smooth it over with a little money and then apologize, and everything will be all right. Well, I suggest you take that big bellyache of yours and your big bankroll and get out of Dodge City. Oh, and next time any of your cowhands pull a gun on me when the back is turned, I'll have more than a fishing pole handy.
Oh, now, Wyatt. What?
Hold it, Doc. Where do you think you're going?
It's none of your business. Stand aside.
You're not leaving till Mr. Pierce says so.
Giving you any trouble, Doc?
No, Wyatt. He's not giving me any trouble. Come on, let's go fishing.
You're not going anywhere until Mr. Pierce says you can.
Gentlemen, I've had enough of you. Now, I'll take your guns. Don't try it.
Big balls of fire, Wyatt. This one is bleeding bad, but he ain't no patient of mine.
All right, break it up, everybody. Go on, move! Give me your neckerchief. Go on, get out of here. Al, put a tourniquet on that man. We'll take him over to Doc McCarty's office.
Doc left for Kansas City.
It's all right. Doc Fabrique will take care of him until he gets back.
Put the tourniquet on his arm. Wyatt, I ought to cuss you out to a fare thee well. The catfish are biting and you strap me down with 2 gunshot cases.
Yeah? I did you a favor. I could have dropped him out there at the fishing hole. Well, come on. Pick him up. Let's take him over to Doc McCarty's. Come on.
Come on, up. You get him, Hal. A big favor you done me. I already wasted 40 minutes of my vacation. And you should have had better sense to draw a gun on Wyatt Earp. I've got a mind to rub a choice germ into your hand. Oh, Wyatt, see where McCarty keeps his fennel solution.
Yes.
Look, Doc, Mr. Pierce ain't gonna like this. He might even pass the word to the boys for a real dirty suit.
Will you stop scaring me? If you don't watch out, you're liable to wind up without any kind of a hand.
Look, all I'm saying is
Will
that...
you shut up? Mr. Pierce better have faster guns than you two if he's going to have a turkey shoot. Here, Doctor. There's a deputy outside. When you're through patching him up, you'll take him on over to the jail.
Oh, fine, fine. I'm sure they'll enjoy the trip. Shanghai Pierce will bail them out in 10 minutes. Look, Wyatt, we're still going on the fishing trip, ain't we?
Right after.
Right after what?
Come here.
Oh, no.
The doctor will be with you in just a moment, folks.
Oh, no, I won't. I don't care how sick you are. I came up here for a vacation. I want to go fishing.
Go on, cuss. Swear the Hippocratic oath.
Go home. Go home. Go home. Go on. Go home.
I'm sorry, folks. The doctor doesn't really mean what he says. He just, well, he isn't feeling himself today. Now, you just all sit here and kind of wait your turn, huh?
Mr. Pierce, did the doctor say...
Now, don't fret, Tessie. I'm cured. Tell me, how are Trask and Drango?
They're all right. That marshal only wounded them. The deputy at the doctor's office said they'd have to go to jail, though.
Marshal Wyatt Earp. I don't know about him, Tessie. You know, once I even thought of him as a son. I tried to make him my partner.
I really don't think you should be eating so much, Mr. Pierce.
Now, don't nag old Shanghai. Well, that boy once buffaloed me and threw me in jail in Wichita. And now he's plugged 2 of my best men. Well, all right, we'll bail him out. I gotta do something about Wyatt Earp, though.
My temper's getting mighty short.
No.
What's that you say?
I said no. You're still a sick man. I think we ought to head for St. Louis or Kansas City. Oh, please, Mr. Pierce. They have stomach specialists and good hospitals.
Oh, now, Tessie, you're spoiling my appetite.
Well, if none of the others will tell you the truth, I thought I was of some use to you just by telling them
Now,
the truth.
darn it. Tessie, sit down. Sit down. Now, tell me, how many of my men are here in Dodge?
Dozen, 15, I didn't count.
All right. You go round them all up.
Gunfight?
No. No, it don't have to be that. All right, I'll tell you the truth. Doc Fabrique is the only pill pusher that I have any confidence in. You saw how he got me back on my feet. All right. I'm heading back to Texas. I want Doc to travel along with me.
Kidnap him?
Well, no other way.
But that'd mean a fight with Wyatt Earp.
Not if you'll do a little play acting. Now, Wyatt Earp has got one soft spot in him. For a Yankee, he's very chivalrous toward women. So now, Tessie, you go to him.
Doc Fabrique's still working?
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, the Lambert kid's got the summer complaint. Old Grandpa Dakin's heart's threatening. I wired Doc McCarty and told him to hurry back as soon as he can. You know, for a real vacation, old Doc Fabrique should have stayed in Wichita. Hal, you and I think we got it tough. Well, don't ever study medicine.
I know. People sure take advantage. I saw the Morgan sisters in Doc's waiting room. They're the biggest fakes at pretending to be sick.
A lot of people like that.
Uh-oh.
Well, I thought Mr. Pierce had left town.
He's leaving. He wants me to go with him.
Oh?
He promised to send me to St. Louis. I could get a job in a show there.
Oh, sit down.
Thank you.
Mr. Pierce kind of specializes in down-and-out show gals.
I didn't know that. He was such a gentleman and...
With so much money. I suppose you're afraid of him.
He said he hired me as a nurse. And if I tried to quit, he'd... I don't know what I'm going to do, Mr. Earp.
Did he threaten to take you by force? Look, I have some papers I have to sign here, and then I'll take you over and get you a safe place to stay.
Bring your Trask. You two bring the doc out.
We'll get him out here.
You're both bilious. Sitting around all day in your millinery shop and get out of here.
Mr. Pierce wants to see you, Doc.
Well, I don't want to see him. How'd you two get out of jail?
The judge let us out on bond. Mr. Pierce is in the carriage right outside. He wants a final checkup before we leave for Texas.
I've discharged him. And you can tell that pig-headed old fool that as far as I'm concerned, I will not go out there and work on him.
Oh. Yes. Mr. Pierce, are you sick again?
Got a pain. Get that doc.
Oh, he's right here.
You're faking, Shanghai. And you ain't no patient of mine. If you don't tell Trash to let me go, I'll have Wyatt Earp throw you in jail.
He's a goner. His heart.
Will you shut up? I'll examine him. You fancy buttons. He's gone and done it. He's got a hot appendix. There's just one chance. Drive him to that army surgeon out at the old fort. What? Wyatt! Can't I get any police protection in this town?
Mr. Pierce, he's not dead, is he?
No, ma'am. He's got the appendicitis. Doc, he'll never make it to the fort. I think the doc ought to operate right now.
No, I won't.
Oh, wait a minute.
No!
Look, you let me try and handle this. Wait a minute. Now, look, he's real sick, isn't he?
He's as good as dead right now.
Well, couldn't you operate?
No.
Why not?
Why should I operate on a man who treats a doctor like a cowhand?
All right, now, Doctor. Now, what is the real reason you don't want to operate?
I don't want to take the chance, Wyatt. Why should I? Shanghai Pierce's men might kill me in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, but they're going to be just as hostile to you if you refuse.
Yeah. Look, Wyatt, I ain't getting any rest here. If you're really a friend of mine, you'll hold off Shanghai Pierce's crowd and give me a head start back to Wichita,
Well, if that's the way you look at it, Doctor. Doctor.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying I ain't a doctor? All right. I'll operate. Haul that Shanghai Pierce over to the hotel. I'll be over there as soon as I collect the proper tools. I ain't a doctor. Out of my way! Out of my way! Come on, break it up. Hurry!
Look, Al, I'm going to give Doc a hand. Any of Shanghai's men show up here packing guns, don't fool around with them. Take them.
Right.
Lie down, Mr. Pierce.
Where is that old butcher?
He'll be here any minute now.
All right. Now, Tessie, you stay here.
I will, Mr. Pierce.
The rest of you wait in the bedroom. I don't think old Doc's knife will slip on purpose, but it just might.
Not with our guns on him, Mr. Pierce.
All right, go on, get out. Now, Tessie, give me just one little snifter for good luck.
No, Mr. Pierce. Hello, Doctor.
Huh.
What's Marshal Earp doing here?
He's my assistant. Any more foolish questions?
Well, you have to make allowances for Tessie, Doc.
Huh.
She's a poor little show gal.
Oh, stop your moaning. You ain't dead yet.
Now, listen, Doc. Can't I have one shot of whiskey?
No. Young woman, can you handle ether without fainting?
I'll do it.
No, Wyatt. I want you to swab up after me. And then I want you to hold the clamps. But right now, get rid of that artillery. Young lady, you take this, put it over his face, take the ether, let it start dripping now, slowly. Wyatt, go over there and get that lamp. Mostly you'll be holding the lamp, Wyatt.
Just raise the other one, Marshal, and take it easy. We just want to make sure that Doc here don't let that knife slip. Because if something bad happens to Mr. Pierce, the same's going to happen to you.
Why don't you stop your jabbering?
Mr. Trask, you holster that gun way downstairs and take your friends with you.
Well, that settles it. Clear out of here.
Oh, stop it. Go downstairs, Trask. If anything goes wrong, there's plenty of time to get even.
All right. Downstairs, boys.
Hold it a minute. He's under. Bring the light closer, Wyatt. You keep that ether dripping slowly now.
Well, how do you think it went?
The appendix hadn't busted. No sign of peritonitis yet. I'd say there's a good chance, Wyatt.
Should he be breathing like this, Doctor?
He's lucky to be breathing at all.
Look, I want you to stay here and see he doesn't eat any pork chops when he wakes up. We're going to go down to the bar.
How long will you be gone, Doctor?
Well, Miss Nosy, that's a professional secret.
Mr. You won't let the doctor get drunk, will you?
Ma'am, I don't think the doctor could get drunk enough to forget or forgive any of this.
Wyatt! Wyatt, come on!
Coming. Well, how about it, Doc? Mr. Pierce going to make it?
None of your business.
Oh, you...
Looks like this one is dead, Wyatt.
I just creased his skull.
Now you've gone and ruined my dang vacation.
Well, I should have shot him anyway, even if they hadn't gone for the guns. The man who pulls a gun on me when my back is turned better make good on it. Professional ethics, Doctor.
Sorry to be going off in such a hurry, Wyatt. Doc McCarty will be coming back in a few hours. Let him take care of his own patients.
No, you want to get out of here before anything else happens, and I can't say I blame you. Sorry it turned out this way.
Hold it, Doc. You can wait a minute for old Shanghai. You ain't leaving here until I pay you your fee. I pay all my debts in cash. Tessie, give him that roll of bills.
Here, $2,000. Mr. Pierce wants you to use it for a new hospital.
Not a red cent.
Doc Fabrique thanks you.
You better take it, you old butcher, you. And Wyatt?
Hey,
Oh, there he goes again. Busting his stitches. Look out, lady. We'll have to take him in, Wyatt.
Go pick up Doc's money. He earned it.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dr. John H. Holliday, gambler, gunfighter, and by the oddity of circumstance, a friend of Wyatt Earp, was living on borrowed time. Long ill, Doc's idea of taking care of himself was to drink a quart of whiskey a day. That a small boy named Benny Burkett could exercise a good influence on Doc Holliday was one of those improbable happenings on which no one in Dodge City would have bet a nickel.
Pay the 10. Pay the 10. Here goes. Pay the 4. Pay the 4. All right.
Benny!
I just wanted to look, Dr. Holliday. See? My lucky agate. I spit on it.
A marble and you spit on it? Oh, get out of here.
But it'll bring you good luck, Dr. Holliday. You've been losing for 2 days straight.
Benny, saloon is no place for a kid. I've given strict orders for you to be kept out of here.
You got a bad cold, Benny. I want you to go over to the hotel, see Mrs. Holliday, and have her give you 1 tablespoonful of that pink cork medicine.
But Mrs. Holliday will make me take a bath and, well,
You can use a bath.
Oh,
Wait a
come
minute.
on.
Benny, why aren't you in school?
I'm just about dying of pneumonia, that's why.
Benny, if you're going to tell a lie, tell a good one, not a whopper. All he's got is a simple case of the snuffles. He should be in school.
Well, maybe I ought to arrest him for truancy, huh?
Dr. Holliday says I gotta have some cough medicine. Isn't that the gospel truth? Didn't you say I had...
Yes, I said it. Wyatt, I don't want him around the Long Branch.
Yes, sir. I'll go see Mrs. Holliday for the medical treatment. Right away.
I'll go have a little talk with his father.
You warn old man Burkett not to spank that boy too hard. It'll only make him a lot meaner. He's bad enough right now.
How's your luck running?
You tell Benny to stop hanging on my neck. That kid's a jinx.
Oh, that's too hard for me.
Come on, open up now.
If I take it, do I have to take the bath, too?
Yes, you smell like your father's livery stable. Come on now, open up. Wide.
Oh.
None of that now. Start taking your clothes off.
Take my clothes off? Oh, not in front of you and her.
We'll shut our eyes. Go on, start peeling.
Morning, Mr. Burkett.
Oh, what's Benny done now?
Well, he's been skipping school again.
Oh, he's got a new hero, Doc Holliday. All he thinks about is Doc Holliday and gunfighting.
Well, sir, out west, it's only natural for a kid to take to guns.
I never could manage Benny, Mr. Earp. He always blamed me because his mama died. I'll give him another larrapin.
Doc doesn't think you ought to do that.
What's he know about raising kids?
Well, sir, you're Benny's father, but the law says he's got to go to school. We haven't been as strict about that as we should.
Thanks for telling me, Mr. Earp.
No, thank you.
You'll go to school.
Look, Mr. Burkett, will you do me a favor? Maybe if you talk to the kid first, maybe you won't have to spank him, huh?
Oh, sure, Mr. Earp. I always try reasoning with Benny first.
Yeah.
Hi, Pop. We got anything to eat? Uh-oh. You sore at me?
Sit down, son.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Holliday gave me a new shirt. See?
Marshal Earp was here. Says you've been ditching school.
Yes, sir.
Not only that, but that you've been sneaking into the Long Branch.
I went to see Dr. Holliday. The card's been running bad for him. So I aim to turn my magic Aggie eye on the other men. It'll put a hex on their cards.
So you want to be like Doc Holliday.
He's a heap sight more of a man than Marshal Earp.
Oh, he is he?
Marshal Earp is fast, but he gets chicken-hearted and aims to cripple a gunfighter. Dr. Holliday shoots him right between the eyes.
No use arguing with you, son. Any boy who wants to grow up to be like Doc Holliday has got to learn better. Bend over that desk.
You gonna spank me or larrup me?
I'm gonna larrup you.
I'll take a spanking, but you ain't gonna larrup me. Not when you're half drunk. He's off now, Pop. I'm warning you. Help! Help! Get Doc McCarty! Help! My Pop's hurt! I shot him!
All you say is true, Wyatt, but a boy that'd try to shoot his own father.
Pop ain't dead.
No, he isn't, but it's...
Well, it was I couldn't
Now, that's
help
enough,
it.
young man. Only one answer. The House of Correction in Topeka.
Reform school?
Just a minute, Benny. Judge, you know, Mr. Burkett could have seriously hurt this kid. He'd been drinking quite heavily. Besides, he promised me he'd talk to him first, and then maybe he wouldn't have to spank him.
I'm not going to reform.
Here, Benny, wait a minute.
Wyatt, for pity's sake.
They ain't gonna send me to reform school.
Reform school? For this peaked little kid?
Go tell Dr. Holliday.
Hush, Benny. I've just come from seeing Mr. Burkett. He tells me he's willing to let me have this boy.
You?
Well, Miss Kate, you can't adopt him. He's a ward of the court. But wouldn't it be better to parole Benny to Miss Kate?
Anything would be better than that reform school. Oh, look at him, Judge. He rarely gets enough to eat, and he's been on the verge of pneumonia. How long could he last in that place?
You want to recommend parole?
Yes, sir.
Well, what about Doc Holliday? He'd have to agree, you know.
He'll agree. You just ask him.
Well, Judge, I'll explain it to Doc. In the meantime, I think that Benny ought to go over and see Doc McCarty. Looks a little feverish to me.
Fever? Oh, I got 110. At least.
That sounds like common sense. You stay here with Benny, madam. I'll go and arrange with the doctor.
Wyatt, you will be careful in talking to John, won't you? He's on a losing streak, and I've never seen him in worse temper.
Don't you worry, Miss Kate. He likes Benny.
Was that a joke? Or does Dr. Holliday really like me?
I hope so, Benny. I hope so.
No, Wyatt. You talk Katie and me into taking care of that girl brat little pistol. And what happens? Her parents show up out of nowhere and poor Katie cried for a week. The answer's still no.
Look, the judge is going to send him to a reform school.
Good. Any boy who tries to imitate me belongs in a reform school. Now you get out of here. I got work to do at the Faro game.
This is all your fault, John.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense. Now, look, no man belongs to himself. All of a sudden, you influence a kid like Benny. He makes you his hero. Now, what do you expect? Miss Kate, what's wrong?
That kid. Dr. McCarty says he has lung trouble.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Where's Benny now?
I gave him his supper and put him to bed at the hotel.
Does he know about it?
Doc McCarty said to tell him.
We'll take up a collection. Don't worry about Benny.
I'd like to send him to Colorado or someplace.
Yes, naturally.
John, are we broke?
Just about. But with a decent run of cards, you pray, Katie, and cuss the devil.
Not too much. How'd you do?
There it is.
I'll put some more to it.
Any idea how much a hospital would cost?
No. But consumption's a long haul, 2 or 3 years at least. Say, is Luke Short still in town?
He was last night.
You know, I'd sure like to talk to him. Ask him to come on over, will you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Dr. Holliday.
Yes.
Did Mrs. Holliday tell you? I'm going to be sick, just like you.
Congratulations.
Dr. McCarty tried to spare me, but I ain't scared.
You're young. You'll grow out of it.
Oh, no, I won't. I'll be a gambler and a gunfighter, too.
Ambitious lad. All you have to worry about now is getting a big breakfast. Drink a whole quart of milk and get back to bed, you understand?
But Dr. Holliday...
No back talk. You're under parole to Mrs. Holliday and myself.
Yes, sir.
You do exactly as I tell you, or I'll report you to Marshal Earp.
Oh, no, Dr. Holliday. You just give me orders, and I'll do them.
Good.
The cards break better for us last night?
Some better.
You see? I'm going to bring us good luck.
Morning, Wyatt.
Oh, Mr. Short.
Hal said you wanted to see me.
Yes, sir, I sure do. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Now, I understand you want to buy the Long Branch, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Chalk Beeson will sell, but Doc won't. I offered $60,000 cash.
That make Doc's share about half, huh?
Yep, about 30. But Doc's like the rest of us gamblers. He won't quit a loser.
Is that his only reason for not selling?
Cage says it is. Some cattlemen with big money are due in today. I think Doc figures his luck will change.
But I can't wait any longer, Wyatt. I can buy the Alamo.
Mr. Short, I wish you could hold off a couple of days.
Well?
You see, Doc has got, well, he's got personal reasons why he ought to sell. I think I can persuade him to take your offer.
All right, 3 days.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Charge it up to what I owe Bat Masterson. He saved my scalp at the Adobe Wells fight.
Well, Bat didn't tell me that. I'll tell you what, we'll all get together and celebrate the new ownership of the Long Branch, huh?
I hope so, Wyatt. But Doc Holliday is a mighty tough man to persuade.
Yeah, he is. Thank you for coming over, sir.
Not at all.
Good day.
Bye.
Hey, Mrs. Holliday.
Yes, Benny.
Can't Dr. Holliday have some liquor? He don't like milk, and well, I thought maybe...
Silence.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
I love milk.
That took pure nerve. Dr. Holliday's just about the bravest man was ever born.
Yes, isn't he, though?
Shut up. Eat your breakfast.
Yes, sir.
Sick or healthy, good food is necessary for all children. Katie, those beef millionaires will be here soon. I don't want you to hold dinner or lunch for me. And you, young man, you go to bed.
John, you were up all night.
Oh, Katie, let's not argue about it. Please, let's not argue about it. The boy will get upset.
Doc, I want to talk to you.
All right, Wyatt, but downstairs.
Hey, Mr. Earp, did you hear the news? I'm sick, too.
Benny.
Yes, sir. Miss Holliday, they want to make man talk.
Oh. Sure.
Shock Beeson wants to sell the Long Branch to Luke Short, but Dr. Holliday's against it.
Oh? Why?
We don't close down our big faro game with rich chumps in town. See this? It's got the evil eye. I put the ethos on those monkeys.
Now there's a good breakfast.
You haven't answered my question.
Deacon Earp, you and Katie have wished a sick child on me. For him and to stay in business, I need $100,000. It's always aggravating for me to talk to you. I must be about my petty affairs. Good morning, Deacon.
All right, gentlemen, the chips are blue. $100 each. Get your best down. There we are, sir. Thank you very much. Next. Thank you, sir. The most beautiful blue in the world, gentlemen. Most beautiful blue. As blue as the ocean, as blue as the sky. But be careful of the blue in a woman's eye.
Get your best down.
Thank you very much, sir. These are the things that help, gentlemen. All right. Let it go.
Wyatt! Wyatt! Please! It's John. It's John. He's going to kill a man.
What for?
I said Benny was hiding in the saloon. John said he wasn't. This poor man said John was a liar. And, oh, hurry!
I'll give you the first shot.
Try again, sir. That, no. I gave him the first shot. He missed. I offered him a second. Where's my halo?
Now, you know Jack High Simpson's no match for you.
He called me a liar, sir.
I don't care what he called you. Benny's hiding in there.
Not to my knowledge, madam.
John doesn't know it, but Benny is someplace in there.
All right, but I don't want to row with Doc over it.
Wyatt, listen to me. John's winning, but he's been without sleep for 36 hours. You've got to make him quit. Break up the game.
How?
Get Benny. He's got to eat sometime. It's against the law for a child to be in a saloon.
All right, but you stay here. We can't afford any I told you so's.
Anybody behind there?
Oh, no, Mr. Nobody but me. I'm here. Oh, that's
Well, I just put a little bullet in there to make sure.
Oh, well, but, Mr.
Don't worry about the bar. I'll just hit the knot hole.
But...
Benny? Benny, come out of there. Come on out of there. You owe Jack High an apology.
Leave us alone. You don't jinx us.
Draw your pay. You're through.
We're winning, ain't we? I changed your lock, didn't I?
I'm afraid not, Benny. All right, gentlemen, that's it for today. Place is closed. A miner on the premises.
Mr. Earp is technically correct. I happen to be one of young Master Burkett's legal guardians. I should have known he was behind the bar.
You're not quitting winter, are you, Doc?
Gentlemen, when I'm losing, I never stop until I'm broke. And when I'm winning, I never stop until you're broke. We shall continue this game in my suite at the Dodge House in half an hour. Wrap it up.
Come on, Betty.
You can't lick us, Mr. Marshall. Nothing will ever whip Dr. Holliday and me.
How's Doc doing upstairs?
Not good. He's lost almost everything he won. He's been up dreadfully long. His color's bad.
Well, I could have arrested him this afternoon, but that would have gotten you folks in bad with Judge Tobin. Maybe those cattlemen will get tired and quit before morning.
John won't last that long. Please, Wyatt, go up and make him quit.
I'll give it a try. You know, Miss Kate, Doc's trying to play this right for the kid.
Yes, I know. But what about John's life?
Well, the bank loses again, gentlemen.
Yeah, tough luck.
Getting monotonous. How about raising the limit to $200?
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Get your bets down.
Mine's down. Let's see some money in the bank, Doctor.
That's right.
Haven't you had enough?
Deacon Earp, what brings you to this den of iniquity?
Doc, I think you ought to quit.
He's got to quit, Marshal. He's busted.
I beg your pardon, sir. My interest in the Long Branch is worth $30,000.
Doc, look, what's the sense of this? You're risking Benny's last chance than your own.
Deacon Earp, I'd rather be a beggar and spend my last dollar like a prince than be a prince and spend my last money like a beggar.
I'll get Doc McCarty. Take him in the room. Take him easy.
Take this to the drugstore and be back as soon as you can.
Here's my interest in the Long Branch.
You are what?
This is for John and Benny.
It's for Benny. All of it. Take it easy, Doc.
Send in Benny, will you?
Benny?
Dr. Holliday. Please, sir. Dr. Holliday.
Oh, it's you. You get yourself ready. You and Mrs. Holliday are going to Colorado.
Not unless you come too.
He means it, John.
There's money enough for everything, Doc.
It's a put-up job. I'll teach you not to listen to these sentimental idiots.
We'll be back soon, Mr. Erb.
I'll write you, Wyatt.
Thank you. Come on, hop up in there. That's it. Watch your step, Steve. There we go. Watch your dress, man. That's it. So long, Doc.
I'll never forgive you for this. A good riddance to bad rubbish.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The 1870s on the western frontier were noted for sentimentality. The fable of the woman outlaw flourished. People really believed that Pauline Cushman, Belle Starr, and Calamity Jane were female Robin Hoods, robbing the rich and giving to the poor. Dodge City, Kansas in 1877 had its own heroine. Her name was Lillian Reeve, and folks called her the Kansas Lily. But Marshal Earp could not afford to be sentimental even about woman outlaws. A good peace officer knew that a woman could shoot you just as dead as any drunken cowhand.
Hold on, Mr. Dealer. You've been cheating me. $300, please.
This is an honest game, lady.
Give her back her money. What's the matter here? What's the trouble, Deucey?
Lady says I cheated her.
Are you Marshal Earp? Well, I'm sorry I'm having to do this, Marshal, but the deal box here is crooked, and Mr. Ducey won't give me the $300 he's been cheating me out of.
That's right, I saw it. Sure. Fair.
All right.
Thanks. And thank you, Marshal Earp.
I'm not the marshal, ma'am. My name's Bat Masterson.
Oh, Mr. Masterson. Well, I've heard a lot about you, too. I hope you'll overlook my using a gun.
Well, I'll walk along with you, miss.
All right. I paid her.
Oh, police protection won't be needed. I'm just going along to the Dodge Hotel.
Well, I'll tell you, the Alamo's a crybaby place. They're apt to report on you.
To, Marshal Earp?
And you better let me have that Derringer, miss.
My name is Reeve. Lillian Reeve.
You're joshing me.
Well, no, that part of it is true enough.
Does Ducey know who you are?
Well, of course not. The scamp wouldn't have tried to cheat me.
Well, he sure wouldn't. I just can't get over it, you being in Dodge City.
Why, is there a law against it?
No. But Wyatt, Marshal Earp is awful strict these days. But look, if Ducey squawks about that gunplay, I can help you. I can talk to Wyatt.
Well, maybe I had better give you the gun. Then you can say you disarmed me or something. There. I'm trusting you.
Well, thanks, Miss Lily. I'll see you safe to the hotel.
Howdy, Marshal. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Jameson. Something wrong?
Yeah, there's a new gal in town. She accused Ducey of cheating her, pulled a gun, and took $300 from the faro table.
Oh?
Your deputy, Bat Masterson, saw the whole thing. He ordered Ducey to pay the gal.
Well, then he must have caught Ducey cheating her. I'll look into it.
Thanks. I want to sign a complaint. We don't want women gambling at the Alamo, and you told me to report any kind of gun carrying.
Yes. Come on, let's go inside.
She's registered at the Dodge Hotel, using the name Lillian Reeve.
Lillian Reeve. Say, isn't that the girl that rides with the Sundowner gang?
The Kansas Lily.
You didn't waste any time getting over here, did you?
Oh, take it easy, Bat.
Cheating Miss Lily, then cry baby into a wife. Here, she gave me this.
She a friend of yours?
Yes, I hope so.
Let's just forget that charge, Marshal.
Mr. Jameson, we don't forget charges in this office. Just sign this complaint. Armed robbery.
No matter what Bat says, you'll find I'm telling the truth.
She posing as the Kansas Lily?
She's not posing, she's real. She told me the whole deal. She quit the Sundowners and she's trying to make a new start. And she's a lady wife.
Why didn't you arrest her?
What for? Ducey took her in a crooked faro game.
Didn't you see her poking this gun at him?
Wyatt, Miss Lily was broke. She acted foolish like any girl might.
You never learn, do you? Now I gotta go arrest her.
Oh, sure. Put the poor girl in jail. And do it on the word of Cap Jameson and Ducey Miller.
Mr. Masterson? Here. You slosh that on your head. You're getting feverish.
Camp here till dark.
I don't know, Gus. You sure Miss Lily headed for Dodge?
Sure, I'm sure. She's probably selling us out to Wyatt Earp right now. And there's only one way I know of stopping any gal from talking too much. Now get some rest. We'll be busy tonight.
One moment.
Miss Lillian Reeve?
Are you Wyatt Earp?
That's right.
Come in. Well, you're a sight handsomer than Mr. Masterson described you.
Oh? How did he describe me?
Mighty fast with your guns. Mighty slow with the ladies.
Miss Reeve, I'm a deacon in my church.
Remind me to tell you about some deacons I've met. Oh, my bag's packed for jail. Shall I carry it?
No, we'll go down to the Alamo Saloon first.
Why don't you just take me to jail?
Mr. Jameson signed a armed robbery complaint. Ducey Miller will have to identify you first.
Well, you're the police in this town, Mr. Earp. You want to go first? I'd like to lock my door.
Now you're denying that Miss Lily took $300 from you?
She had it coming.
How's that?
Give her a bad break on the deal box.
You cheated her, huh?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I
Look,
know.
you signed an armed robbery complaint.
I was a little hasty, Marshal. No one saw Miss Lily actually threaten him with a gun.
All right.
We didn't see anything.
Miss Lily, you make friends awful fast.
Just a minute, Mr. Earp. I'd like to talk to you.
Outside.
Miss Lily's respected in the South. You cause her any more trouble and we'll move our trade.
We didn't know that she was the Miss Lillian Reeve.
Miss Lily risked her life spying for General Sterling Price during the late war. Gentlemen, I'm buying a drink to Miss Lily. Set him up, bartender.
So why should I lie to you? I came here to make friends as fast as I can. I need friends.
Oh?
Sundowners after you?
I'm afraid so. We all scattered after the bank job in Coffeyville went wrong. But I wasn't in on that. I warned them against it.
Go on.
Marshal, I need a stake. If you object to my gambling in saloons, is it all right if I start a game in my suite at the hotel?
There's no law against it, Miss Lily. And I'm sure Mr. Masterson will be your friend.
Howdy, Miss Lily.
All the witnesses changed their stories about Miss Lily. She's free to have dinner with you.
Say, that's great.
If Mr. Earp isn't afraid I'll be a bad influence.
Well, Mr. Masterson's been influenced before. Hope you have a good time.
Mr. Earp doesn't approve of me. Do you approve of me?
More than that, I want to help you. I felt that way when I first met you.
Well, let's not rush things.
Didn't you tell Wyatt the Sundowner hoodlums might be after you?
Yeah, he wasn't interested.
Well, I am.
That's the difference.
You say not to rush. But things happen fast to a girl like you.
Well, we'll talk about it at dinner. And I'll stay here long enough to run a poker game and get enough money to travel west. But if Gus and the boys blame me for Coffeyville, I'd better light out of here real fast.
You don't have to do that, not with all the Southerners in town.
More gunfighting.
That's one of the good things about Southern boys, Miss Lily. They'll fight. So will I.
Oh, it's no good, honey. I'm tired of trading on what I did when I was 16 years old back in Missouri. The Yankees caught me. I wasn't a very good spy.
Well, how did you get away from the Federals?
Oh, I didn't. They took me to St. Louis and said they were going to hang me. But old General Halleck, bless him, turned me loose with a safe conduct to the Confederate lines.
Well, the Sundowners aren't going to be that generous.
No. Oh, I know it. I better run.
I'll go with you.
You're sweet. But I couldn't let you do that. Done.
Down in the bar. I'll have to go.
Serves him right.
Come on now, give me that gun.
I ain't gonna give this gun to nobody.
You're in trouble now. You better give me that gun.
Anybody else want to make a remark about Miss Lily? Speak up, you Kansas bluebellies.
Oklahoma, give me that gun.
Bud Masterson. Good old Texas boy.
Come on, you come over here and sit down now.
Come on. Make it like this.
I didn't see the fight.
This his gun?
Yeah.
What started it?
He started making remarks about Miss Lily Reeves, and Oklahoma called him.
Some of you men take him over to the coroner's office. Jackson, you watch him. I want to talk to you. Telegram. State warrant for Miss Reeve. Associate of outlaws. Detailed information and a letter to follow.
Give us a break.
What for?
I've got her halfway talked into leaving town with me. She's not really a bad person. I might even marry her someday.
Well, that's your business, Mr. Masterson. Now, where is she?
Upstairs.
You take Oklahoma over to jail.
Hey, Lily, what about Miss Lily?
We'll be upstairs talking when you come back.
114.
Don't be a fool, Gus. Blasting your way through Earp and his deputies in that night?
We'll blast nobody. We'll mosey in while the town's asleep and grab Lily. And what we gotta do, we'll do on the trail. That way we'll have no witnesses yapping their heads off. Now, you got any more arguments?
Well, no, I'm not arguing with you.
All right. Let's ride to Dodge.
Oh, why go on talking, Mr. Earp? You've got the warrant. Put me in jail.
It's not that simple. You know a warrant won't hold you long?
You're really asking me not to make use of Mr. Masterson, isn't that it?
That's part of it. He's a fool for women. Not just one woman, but all women. He can't help that, and he can't help you.
What's your great interest in this, Mr. Earp? Are you your, brother's keeper?
Mr. Masterson is a good friend of mine. Now, look, you're always going to have men wanting to help you. You're pretty. You're colorful.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so. I don't really think your sundowner friends are going to do you any harm.
They're scared.
And you're clever. I'm sure you've won a few hearts in that gang.
I hated those men. I've always hated them. Why do you think I turned into the spy for a South? Patriotism? I wanted to show men I could be just as brave, just as tough, and just as mean as they are. The sundowners, stupid, filthy hoodlums. I joined them to persuade my brother to quit. He was in too deep to quit.
Where's your brother now?
The Pinkerton man killed him after a Santa Fe holdup.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your sympathy. Just take me to jail.
Drinking isn't going to help.
I want to drink. And then you can haul me off to jail, yelling and screaming. Kansas Lily.
You're not helping yourself.
Well, then maybe you could help me. Maybe Mr. Masterson is not my type. How about your helping me out of trouble?
Well, you're mighty tempting, Miss Lily. But I'm going to have to decline with thanks.
Excuse me.
Come on in, Mr. Masterson. Join the conference. It's partly about you.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time, Miss Lily. Why, it's a John Law through and through.
Yes, I'm finding that out.
Miss Lily is afraid. She thinks her sundowner friends might come into Dodge City and do her bodily harm. We can't hold her in jail. We haven't got accommodations for women. But we can give her protection right here.
You give her protection. She'd like it.
Look, Mr. Masterson, Miss Lily isn't romantic about either of us. She's afraid for her life. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You go get Hal. You post him out back. I'll watch the front of the hotel. Then you come back. You'll stay here with Miss Lily. Now, go on.
Yes, sir.
Hiya, Mr. Driscoll. Just getting town?
Yeah.
How long you gonna be with us?
Oh, I'm not checking in, Sam. Just passing through. My cousin, Miss Lillian Reeves, she staying here in the house?
Yes. She's in 114. Shall I send word up to have her come
Hi,
back?
Mr. Masterson.
Oh, hi, Pat.
Is Mr. Earp upstairs?
I don't think so. He's not in his room. Might try the office.
Thanks. Can I buy you a drink?
No, thanks.
Masterson just came downstairs. Wouldn't say where Earp is.
Think Earp knows and has arrested her already?
No, I don't think so. The pickup order for her won't get here till Lamar's stage pulls in.
Poor Miss Lily. What kind of new trouble is she in now?
That same old tie-up with those sundowners.
It ain't fair to hound her like that all the time. She's been a victim of circumstances ever since that spy thing.
I know. That's why I'm here. You sneak upstairs, Tex. See what you can find out. She's in room 114.
Right.
You want to rent an extra horse. Feed and water these and take the money out of this. Now, don't unsaddle them because we'll be back in about an hour. Got it? I don't want any slips. Tim, you take the jail, and Nate and I'll mosey around the hotels. Right? Let's go.
What'd you find out?
Earp is holding her in custody.
Just as I thought. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Earp knows me, and I don't think he'll figure in any rough stuff. Now, you two keep out of sight, and I'll get up there and...
Tell me something about the Sundowner gang.
Oh, I don't want to talk about them. They've gotten me into enough trouble.
Who escaped from the Coffeyville job?
Gus Loring. He might have Tim Patton and Jerry Drew with him.
Just 3 men?
Well, perhaps 2 more. They were down to 7 regulars when the bank job fizzled.
Well, why would Gus Loring be angry enough with you to...
To want to kill me? Well, first, he asked me to marry him. I wasn't very polite about saying no. And second, I think he's afraid I'll be picked up, and I'll inform on him to save myself.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
Who is it?
Patty Driscoll, Wyatt.
Excuse me.
Excuse me for bothering you, Wyatt, but I got paid this $100 bill in a gambling game, and I think it's counterfeit. Would you mind? Good going, Lily. Get ready to travel. Come on, boys.
Tie him up. Where'd you come from, Pat?
There's an arrest order for you in the mail. Earp will get it tomorrow.
Earp got a telegram. I'm already arrested. Be with you as soon as I change my clothes.
That horse isn't back in the hotel. Hurry.
And you'd better tell the truth, or we'll shoot you right here. Right now.
3 Texas men. They just went upstairs. And that's all I know.
Which room, Cheyenne?
114 and 115.
Let's just wait here. They'll be down. This is easier. We'll trap ourselves on the 2nd floor.
Hurry up, Lily. Hurry up.
There's a fire escape ladder at the end of the hall.
And the stairs will be quicker.
We'll take the stairs.
Give me a key to that bar door. Move!
Left him. Stand right where you are.
Get on out of here.
Hurry up. I'll cover him.
Get on.
All right. Hey! Put your gun in the desk. Hurry up. Come on. All right, get back there. You too, mister.
There's a couple of men wounded in that chair over there.
Take care of these women. All right. Where's Marshal Earp?
He didn't even come downstairs.
Somebody
It's
call Doc
114.
McCarthy. Move here.
Oh, man,
Call
will
Doc
somebody
McCarthy.
get Doc McCarty.
What? What was the shooting?
A couple of men grabbed Miss Lily and rode out of town with her.
Driscoll and that Texan are down in the lobby wounded.
We got one of them.
Hal, go get some horses. Right. Go ahead. Tex is bad hurt.
The other 2 got away.
Marshal, here's the other one over here. Which way they headed? Which way they headed?
They're gonna wait for me near the old stage stop.
You put him in jail.
Best you get those wooden men over to the dock.
You get the boys. Follow me out the river road.
Hold it. This is as good a place as any.
I never was in favor of you dying, Miss Lily.
It's Marshal Earp. Get going, Tim.
What about Nate?
Never mind, Nate. Run for it. I'll cover you.
Hold your fire!
You put down that gun. You're still under arrest.
Miss Reeve, you are charged with being an associate of outlaws, with attacking an officer, and with attempting to escape legal custody. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Haven't you anything to say in defense of your behavior?
No, sir.
The court, please.
Yes, Marshal Earp.
It's true that Miss Lilly whacked me over the head, but she was hysterical from fear. It's also true she tried to escape with Mr. Driscoll and his men, but... Well, sir, technically speaking, she was abducted by the Sundowner gang.
Good points, all.
I'm bound to say further that she's learned her lesson about hoodlums. And, sir, I recommend that she be sentenced to 1 year in jail, but that she be paroled from the bench.
Is there anyone here willing to accept parole responsibility for this young lady?
Judge Tobin, sir?
Yes, Mr. Driscoll?
Our son was wounded trying to help Miss Lilly. She's a cousin of the Driscolls, and we'd be mighty proud to accept her parole, sir.
Is that acceptable to you, Marshal Earp?
It's a fine gesture, sir.
The prisoner is paroled to Mr. and Mrs. Driscoll. The three of you will appear here in this court tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for parole instructions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next case will be J.A. Donnelly versus the state of Kansas.
I can't figure out what I saw in her.
You saw the Kansas Lily. A lot of men will see her in their dreams. And Mr. Masterson, someday when you're an old codger, you'll read a wild newspaper yarn about Miss Lily, and you'll believe every word of it.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
What are you going to do?
You hear that mob out there?
You are going to save Hurley.
I don't know. He and Doc started this, right?
Mr. Earp, they had to. Hurley needs the experience. Look, his whole career depends on his learning the real West. Can't you understand that?
He didn't have to start a riot. Al, you go fetch the prisoner. We'll turn him over to her folks.
No. No, I'll go out there myself. They can shoot me.
They're just drunk enough to do that. You cover me.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Earp thought he had Dr. John H. Holliday safely established as a patient in a Colorado sanitarium. Doc needed a rest to cure his lung trouble, and Wyatt needed a rest from Doc and his cantankerous warfare against the respectable citizens of Dodge City. But a greenhorn by the name of Hurley Abbott caused a new battle in the war between Holliday and Dodge, with Wyatt in the middle.
Hurley, stop it! Hurley, get off, please! He's going to throw you and stop you! Hurley, get off! Oh, Hurley, are you hurt? Oh, darling,
I'm all right.
Oh, you wicked...
No. He just didn't want me to ride him.
Come on, honey. Let's get out of the corral.
Others, huh? Well, I've seen enough.
Hugh, Hurley and I are engaged.
No. You're leaving, Mr. Abbott.
Don't you dare hit him.
Easy now, Etta. Mister, there's a train out of Dodge City in about 2 hours. You got just about time to catch it.
I'll leave your property, Mr. Jackson. But I'll stay in Dodge.
That's right, Hurley. And I'll see you in Dodge.
Right.
Uncle George, Hurley's an artist, and he's going to be famous someday. But you just can't understand that. All you know are horses and cattle, and you're just as stupid.
You ain't marrying him. That's final.
Well, we'll see.
Let's not make it any worse, Etta. I'm afraid I couldn't put up much of a fight. Didn't think it would come to this. Still got a lot to learn. I'll learn it.
Marshal Earp? Yes, sir?
I'm in trouble. Could you spare me a few minutes?
What's the matter? Outlaws chasing you?
I'm green, but not that green. My name's Abbott. Hurley Abbott.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Abbott. Happy to know you. Well, you, selling pictures?
I hope to someday. Right now, I need some advice about fighting.
Oh?
Ned Buntline gave me this note to you.
Ned Buntline, huh? Well, why don't we get out of this sun and win? We'll go inside my office. It's kind of hot in there, too, but at least it's shady.
I'll fry off my horse. And so her uncle and her brothers ordered me to leave, which they had a legal right to do. But Etta isn't going to stand for it, and neither am I.
Well, why don't you just elope? Go back east.
It's not that simple, Mr. Earp. You see, I like this western country, and I'm trying to paint it.
Well, there's a lot of country between here and California. Now, why don't you and Miss Etta head west?
Is that what you would do?
Well,
Don't be polite, Marshal. I'm not. I can't fight very well with my fists, and, well, I'm clumsy with a gun. Can't even ride a spirited horse.
And I can't draw a good map. You know, Uncle George and the boys, well, they're decent cattlemen, but they're mighty stubborn.
Would you be allowed to teach me how to fight?
No, sir.
Oh. Well, could you recommend anyone? I'm not exactly a starving artist.
Let's think about that for a while. Family quarrels are no good, Mr. Abbott. I mean, even if you learned how to fight, who would you be fighting? You'd be fighting Miss Etta's uncle and her brothers. And my advice is you forget it. Oh, no, not you. Why'd you leave the hospital?
They asked me to leave. Good to get back to my old friends.
Yeah. You know him?
Well, I must have met him somewhere. Oh, yeah. This one's Skunky Biggett. He and I had a run-in at the Long Branch doing a card game before I went to the hospital.
All right, book him. Attempted murder.
Come on.
Some of you men give a hand. Take him over to the coroner's office.
Mr. Earp, is this the great Dr. John H. Holliday?
Yeah, that's right. This is Mr. Hurley Abbott. Claims to be an artist.
Well, now, he is an artist. If you did that top canvas.
Yes, thank you.
Just a rough sketch.
Mr. Abbott, if you'd excuse us, the doctor and I have got a little visiting to do.
Hold on, Wyatt. Abbott, you meet me down at the Long Branch in about 10 minutes. You're right. Well, I see Dodge City hasn't changed one iota. Still shooting at invalid doctors of dentistry.
Where's Miss Kate?
Kansas City. Buying clothes.
Say, how's that little boy, Benny? How's he doing?
He's getting well. He has a dozen doctors up there.
Huh?
Interesting type fellow, that artist. He intrigues me.
No, Doc. Please.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, you're no Carl Bodmer, Alfred Jacob Miller. Not yet.
Well, that's not really the point.
Huh?
Miss Etta's people have warned me not to see her again.
George Jackson and the boys? Quick tempers and slow draws, all of them. Now, you let me take care of your family problems, Abbott. You just paint pictures.
I'm afraid you don't understand. They insist upon a fight. I can't let anyone else take over for me.
You want to kill him?
No. Oh, God forbid. If they come after me with guns, I want to be able to shoot well enough to... I don't know. Disable them, perhaps.
Abbott, I could probably teach you how to kill a man in 6 months of hard practice. But shooting to disable, that'd take several years.
Oh. Well, I think I could learn to be a good fist fighter.
And break your hand so you couldn't hold a paintbrush? No. Now, Marshal Earp and I'll have a talk with the Jacksons. I like this one. Paint it in oil.
Oh. Mr. Earp, have you seen Hurley, Mr. Abbott?
Yes, ma'am.
He didn't take the train.
No, ma'am, I think you'll find him with Dr. Holliday.
Doc Holliday? You mean the notorious outlaw?
Dr. Holliday is an expert on art.
No, not really.
No, not really, but the doctor has taken a fancy to Mr. Abbott.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm afraid that Uncle George and my brothers... I'm sorry to have interrupted your work.
Miss Etta.
Yes.
Look, I think the only sensible thing for you and Mr. Abbott to do is to head west. It'll give your family time to be reconciled.
Reconciled? They should be proud of Hurley.
Artists are, well, they're kind of a strange breed of cat in this neck of the woods. Uncle George and your brothers have been taught to believe that an artist, well, they make kind of poor husband material.
Hurley will be as famous as George Catlin, Mr. Earp.
I'm only trying to say that I think...
Wyatt! Wyatt, that Jackson try's been threatening my artist. I'm going down and give him what for. You better come along. There might be shooting. I'll borrow one of your scatterguns. Doc, no time for jabber. You ready to go?
Miss Jackson, I'd like to have you meet Dr. Holliday.
Miss Jackson? Yeah, you must be Miss Etta Jackson, young woman Abbott plans to marry.
Yes, I am. And I certainly don't want my family attacked by you. And why do you call Hurley your artist?
Well, I bought a picture from him. Are you coming, or do I have to go alone?
Will you cool off? Miss Etta, I'll try and keep the peace. You go find Mr. Abbott, and I'll handle things here.
Now remember, that fellow may have jumped aboard the Santa Fe. We don't want to do anything that'll make us look ridiculous. Just mosey into Dodge casual-like.
What about Etta?
Oh, she's sorry by now she ever laid eyes on that paint slinger. Come on.
You should have stayed in the hospital.
Brilliant observation.
Look, I ask you just one favor. You let me do all the talking to Uncle George.
All right. As long as you make my point clear.
By the way, just what is your point?
They leave my artist and his fiancée alone. No threats, no badgering. I'm still trying to catch up on the short drinks those doctors allowed me.
Here they come. Now, you stay back here. I don't trust your mean temper. Frankly, Mr. Jackson, this Abbott fella doesn't seem like a bad sort to me. Mr. Buntline recommended him.
Ned recommended him to us. Pretty soon that slicker had Etta's head turned.
All artists are immoral, Mr. Earp.
Champagne and women. Well, the point is,
Dr. Holliday is taking kind of a shine to Mr. Abbott. I don't want you men to tangle with Doc.
We ain't scared.
Well, you ought to be. Doc could kill all three of you in a draw and shoot.
How come you're on their side, Herb?
Because I think it's a foolish quarrel, Mr. Jackson. And I'm hired to keep the peace in Dodge.
Happens we love Etta.
I'm sure of that, sir. And she loves Mr. Abbott.
All right, Mr. Herb. We respect Holliday as a killer.
Ah, we can take him.
No. We'll be coming into Dodge to get that painter fella, and we'll come with enough of our men to get him and Doc Holliday, too. That's fair warning.
Hurley?
Oh.
What are you doing with a gun?
Well, I can't let Doc Holliday fight my battles for me.
Why not? He enjoys shooting people.
I'm supposed to be a man. Here, watch this. Right in the heart, see? Of course, in a real fight, I'd only use shoulder shots.
Yes, I see.
It's a very simple problem, learning to shoot a pistol. All you do is keep your sight on the spot to be hit, pull the weapon, and push it toward the center of focus.
That's enough. We're leaving.
Leaving?
Marshal Herb is right. We're getting married, Hurley, and going farther west. Now, darling, listen. You can paint just as well in Arizona or New Mexico.
I can't run, my dear. Etta, look, I don't approve of fighting any more than you do. But it's a part of the frontier. Now, how am I going to paint Western life if I haven't lived it?
One doesn't need to live the life of scoundrels to paint scoundrels. Look at Doc Holliday and paint him.
You're not even trying to understand.
No, I'm not. I'm going to report you to Marshal Earp.
Dr. Holliday returned?
Yeah, him and the marshal just come in. The doc should be here any minute. Hey, you shouldn't be wearing that.
Self-defense.
Hey, Greener. Take off that gun before you hurt yourself.
I've practiced handling it.
I said take it off.
He don't know no better, Praskins.
All right, then I'll learn him. You're the dude that's been making trouble for the Jackson family. Lift up your hands.
No.
All right, then. Draw.
Trumpet! Get his gun. Quick! Whenever you wing a man, you always get his gun away from him. He might kill you from the floor.
Good point to bear in mind. Isn't anybody going for a doctor?
I'll plug up the hole. A couple of your men can walk him over to McCarty's office. You have a clean handkerchief?
Hmm? Oh, yes.
Who shot him? Leonardo da Vinci here. He drew a beautifully straight line to the brachial plexus.
I claim self-defense, Mr. Earp.
You didn't check your gun. Let's go. Doc, I want to see you over in my office.
Anything important?
Yeah. A wedding.
Hurley, what's wrong?
I had to hurt a man.
You shot him?
Didn't hurt him much. Clear case of self-defense.
Oh, darling, I don't blame you. I blame that horrible...
You folks ready for the ceremony?
Uncle George has hired some gunfighters to make trouble for us.
Gunfighters?
Yes, so we have to have the wedding right now and leave town.
It's the only sensible thing to do, Mr. Abbott.
You can't be fighting Miss Etta's own uncle and brothers.
No, I realize that now.
Good. Mr. Mayor, take over.
Now, Miss Etta, you stand a little here. Mr. Abbott, and Wyatt, you stand up with Mr. Abbott, and I'll stand here.
It's from Katie, Wyatt. She's sick again. I'll just have time to catch the stage.
Of course. Anything I can do?
You can ship me some clothes to Kansas City. I won't have a chance to pack.
I'm sorry, Doc. Ed and I are just going to...
I know, boy. Marry the girl, and then let him run you out of Dodge with a mob. The only artist the town ever had, mob. And you be sure it's done with lots of shooting, huh, Kelly?
Now, just give Dick and me time enough to find Etta and start her back to the ranch. And shove that painter on the 6 o'clock train, alive or dead. Come on, Dick. Come on. We'll follow along in a little while.
And I now pronounce you man and wife as provided by the law of Kansas. Amen. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
May I kiss the bride?
Congratulations. Thanks.
Now, what's all this about mobs chasing this young fella out of Dodge?
Well, that's just some of Doc's joking, you know.
Well, I thought as much. I wish you both happiness.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Now, get married again in the church, my advice. See you later, Wyatt.
Is Hurley free to go now?
Yes, but I think you both better wait here until train time.
You mean we should hide behind your guns?
Hal? Mr. and Mrs. Abbott, I think you better wait inside there for a few minutes. Your Uncle George and one of the boys are arriving.
We'll stay right here and face them.
No. I'll do the talking first.
You looking for me? Etta and that painter fella. They run off?
No, sir.
Where's my sister? I'm not hired to look after your sister. He's probably got both of them hid somewhere with Doc Holliday. Didn't I warn you, Earp?
That'll do.
What?
Stop shooting with your mouth. Now back off.
No, he means it. We'll soon have plenty help.
Where's Doc Holliday?
He left town. His missus took sick in Kansas City.
Well, that's a break. Here comes Dick and Uncle George.
We asked Earp, but he's covering for him.
Are you sure they didn't leave town with Doc Holliday? Man says Doc left for Kansas City.
Maybe that's a trick. We start asking questions. Somebody will talk.
Doc had no right to push this thing off on me. He wants the whole town to riot just so his unfunny humor will be like a joke in a graveyard.
Yeah, Dodge don't care if Abbott paints pictures or livery stables.
Oh. But the Jackson family's well connected here. I'm moving the bride and groom.
Where?
First station down the Santa Fe line. You go on inside there and tell them to get ready.
All right, now, what is this, George?
We're looking for Etta and that fella Hurley Abbott.
Well, you're too late. I married him half an hour ago.
That's a lie.
Artists don't marry no girl.
And if they do, they got a couple of wives already. Now you tell us where they are.
At the jail, that's where. You go getting tough with Wyatt Earp, and Etta will be a bride with no family.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Let him go.
And at first I thought you were right, Mr. Earp. But now I've changed my mind.
Why should we be rushed out of town like criminals?
Mr. Abbott, I've stood off mobs when I didn't much care if I had to shoot the whole kit and caboodle of them. But I don't want to have to hurt your wife's kinfolk. They're wrong, but they've done nothing to deserve being mowed down by buckshot.
They're coming, Wyatt.
How close?
That close.
Take Mr. Abbott to his cell.
Just a minute, Marshal.
Look, they're not going to hurt her. Please. Now, you get out of here.
No. No, I'm staying.
All right,
you got 1 minute. Get him out here.
Watch the window.
You are going to protect Hurley.
It's my job now, but I don't like it. Don't your brothers and your uncle mean anything to you?
Not when they come after Hurley with guns.
Look, you got a license, and you got a wedding ring. Hal? Bring Mr. Abbott out here. If things get too hot, we'll turn him over to her folks.
No, you won't. I'll talk to them.
Cover me.
Anna, honey, watch those triggers.
Uncle George, we've been secretly married for weeks.
Married? What if he's got other wives?
Well, he hasn't. But if you don't call them off, I'll say that I married a bigamist. I will. I'll yell it right out loud. I'll tell the biggest lie you ever heard.
All right, I'll call them off. But you've got to go with us to make it look good.
You promise not to shoot Hurley.
Of course not. No family scandal. All right, boys. We got our little girl back, and that painter man left town.
Get Mr. Abbott. You fellas going back on patrol. Make sure everything stays quiet.
Abbott? Where is she?
She went with her folks.
You let them take her.
No, Mr. Abbott, she's taken them. Now, don't you worry about it, though. She's going to meet you later. She told them that you'd been married for weeks.
What?
Yeah. And she said if they didn't call off the men, that she was going to spread the word around that you were a bigamist.
A bigamist?
Mm-hmm. I kind of thought the marriage license had had good effect, but, well, I never thought of calling you a bigamist. You know, so your wife saved a lot of people from getting killed today.
Bigamy? Why, Ed is the first girl I ever even kissed.
Oh, don't you ever admit that. No, sir, not even to Mrs. Abbott. No, sir, you're an artist. And, well, you can't disillusion people.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
As Wyatt Earp's fame as a peace officer in Dodge City spread across the western country, men remembered that he was also a deputy U.S. Marshal. Thus, when his old friend Colonel Benteen of the 7th Cavalry at Fort Lewis, Colorado, found himself facing the problem of a mysterious killer who shot only from ambush, Colonel Benteen could think of but one solution.
Now, this is Robber's Roost on what they call the Outlaw Trail in Utah. All the killings have been done in this area here. Washington has ordered me to arrest the man. But the Apaches are threatening a breakout, and I just can't spare a detail right now, Wyatt. That's why I almost begged you to come out here. Oh, I know what you're thinking. All the victims have been outlaws or rustlers.
Yes, sir.
Well, the rustlers own small cattle spreads. They call themselves small ranchers. That's what the War Department calls them.
Well, even a rustler shouldn't be bushwhacked.
Well, I knew you'd see it that way. Now, if something isn't done, Washington will order me to take a full cavalry troop on a wild goose chase. Well, the Apaches would like nothing better.
Well, you're right, Colonel. You have any lead to the killer?
Well, just one. A fellow named Elsie Rash is chairman of the group who squawked to the department.
Is he a cattle thief?
Yeah, they all are. But Rash knows the country, and he's offered to act as guide. I think you can trust him.
Well, I owe you this, Colonel.
You don't really, but I'm glad you think so. Now, this killer is crazy as a coot. You'll be dealing with a madman so cunning he can terrorize tough outlaws. Watch yourself.
Thank you, sir.
The thief and the robber who live outside the law, dark are the deeds they've done, but black as a pit, and the foulest of them all is a coward who wears a money gun.
Hold it. Keep your hands away from them guns. Johnny Law, huh? Anybody can steal a star.
I got a note for you, Mr. Rash. From Colonel Benteen.
Emma! Emma! My wife, she can read. Here's a letter. Read it.
He looks like a Johnny Law, Elsie. Fort Lewis, it says. Dear Mr. Rash, this'll introduce United States Marshal Wyatt Earp of Dodge City. Render him all possible assistance. Frederick Benteen, Colonel. Elsie, put down that rifle and mind your manners.
Oh, sure. Excuse me, Mr. Earp. I reckon I'm spooked.
Oh, everybody's spooked. Welcome, Marshal. Supper's almost ready.
Thank you.
Well, go ahead. I'll water your horse.
Well, thank you kindly.
So, we figure the man was hired to do it, Marshal. Oh, an outlaw with a grudge will dry gulch one or two, but this feller works for the wholesale. How many is it now, Elsie?
9, so far as we found.
You got any idea who hired him?
Why, the big cattlemen, of course. They got a grudge against us folks.
Oh, we round up a few mavericks now and then, sure. I won't lie to you. Boys run off a few head, use a hairbrush and iron.
All right, Mr. Rash, let's go.
At night?
Day and night. The fellow's got to sleep sometime.
Marshal's right. Elsie, move out.
I'm sleepy right now.
Here, Mr. Rash. You take one of these.
A pill? What for?
That pill's about equal to 10 cups of coffee. I've chased hoodlums for about 3 days and 3 nights without a wink of sleep.
Here, take it.
Oh, Emma.
Take it.
How about you, Mrs. Rash? Don't you have some neighbors that you can stay with?
There's plenty of guns right here, and I can use them.
I never worry about Emma, but we ain't likely to pick up no trail in the dark.
Well, I saw a man on horseback when I rode up.
Huh?
Where?
Right in back of your house. He rode off when I came in.
Well, no wonder you could take Blackie Saunders. Now, you do like Mr. Earp says, and don't come home without him.
She means if you get it, I get it. Mighty loving gal, Emma.
Now, Mr. Earp, Elsie's a good man in a fight. He just needs leading into it.
Well, we'll be careful, Mrs. Rash.
He lurks in the shadows with ever deadly aim, ready to shoot and run. And Satan himself could not bear the guilty shame of the coward who wears a money gun.
Well, his horse is tired, stumbling a lot. You know of any trail higher up?
I never heard of one.
Well, we'll just keep moseying along.
Following the trail.
For the money gun kills when your back is turned, and the money gun kills till its pay is earned. Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun.
How bad? Oh, I'll be all right, but you got my horse, too.
Here, you take my horse. We're going home and patch that arm. Come back with another horse.
What'll you be doing?
I'm gonna trail him. Here. I'll leave you markers. Try and get back by sunup.
Well, I'll do the best I can. Take it easy, boy. Take it easy.
How's your arm?
Oh, Mrs. doctored it. Burns right smart.
Well, you headed down there. Figure he's got about 2 hours on us.
Well, now, why would he go down into the valley? Nothing down there but old man Glassford's place and bad water.
Mr. Glassford steal cattle?
Steal? Once in a while, sure.
Here, hold this. Keep on the trail, go ahead.
For the money gun kills when your back is turned, and the money gun kills till its pay is earned. Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun, the money gun, the money gun.
How long you think the old man's been dead?
Oh, about an hour. At least we're gaining on him.
Well, oughtn't we to bury him?
Later. You riding with the law, Elsie?
This is Marshal Wyatt Earp from Dodge.
Yeah?
Colonel Benteen sent him after the man we want. He got here too late for old man Glassford.
You always this late, Johnny Law? Not always.
He's the man that took Blackie Saunders.
What have you men been doing? Airing your ponies?
Mister, we've been hunting that skunk steady for a month. The boys will tell you, we ain't the only ones after him.
Sure it is.
Well, do me a favor, will you?
Just this one time.
Ride your boys back up into them hills. Raise dust along that side of the valley. If we can keep him down in the flats, Mr. Rash and I can run him down.
You vouching for the marshal, Elsie?
I sure am.
Boys, Mr. Earp wants us to keep that dry gulch out of them hills. Come on, let's ride. Come on, get, come on, yeah.
water hole?
Just a hunch. But I don't agree with you about leaving the horses. I hit him at least once.
I shouldn't have yelled a warning. Force of habit, I guess.
Oh, we can track him by the blood now. Let's see how bad you're hit.
Oh, I just scraped the rib a little bit. Look, he left his saddlebag. Let me look. Hey, he was a methodical man. Look, he kept a list of his killings. Notebook, Mitch Moyer's name on the front cover.
Emma always said it was Moyer. Stuber, Glassford, Rash. Say, that's me. Say, I'm next after old man Glassford.
Yeah, we better make a fast ride back to your place.
But he's hit. Why don't we run him down now?
Mr. Ash, you can't risk getting your wife hurt.
Oh, Emma can shoot as good as me. You, Johnny Laws, you hadn't yelled, we could have cut him down. Now you're worried about Emma.
Look, I can't shoot a man without warning him. And I can't take a chance on getting your wife hurt. Come on.
You're the boss, I said.
Don't be such a baby. Tain't nothing but bear grease and balsam of Peru.
Thanks, ma'am. Which trail to Moyer's place?
You ain't aiming we should go there tonight.
No. Me. I want you to look after Mrs. Rash.
Ain't no need of that. I set 3 catamount traps and another one loaded for bear.
Emma's too spunky for her own good. Say, I just thought of something. If Callum heads this way with the boys, what'll I advise?
Callum?
He was a man leading the posse we met at old man Glassford's, Emma. The dry gulcher killed Glassford.
Oh, may the good Lord have mercy on his poor, wicked soul. Will Glassford, I mean.
You tell Callum and the boys to head for Moyer's place, huh?
Well,
They'll go, Marshal. You can depend on it.
Good, because I may need him.
This gun is for hire, 'tis evil merchandise, for sale to anyone. And death can be bought for a special bargain price from the coward who wears the money gun.
Any day, any night, there's no way you can fight the money gun, the money gun, the money gun.
Who are you, mister?
My name's Earp. Wyatt Earp. United States Deputy Marshal.
What's your business?
I want to see Mr. Moyer. It's important.
The boss is sound asleep. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
No. You tell Mr. Moyer that I want him to explain something. Right now. There may be a warrant for murder.
You're barking up the wrong tree, mister.
All right. I'll get him up myself.
Elsie, it's way past bedtime. Why ain't you asleep?
I can't sleep. That pill Herb give me. him, all right. The bear trap got him.
Yep, the bear trap got him. Is the varmint dead?
Doctor. Give me a doctor.
You tell us who hired you or we won't get no doctor.
Say who? Say who?
Boyer. Mitch Boyer. He said...
You won't need no doctor.
Well, what does that notebook prove? I give him to all my roundup hands when we have a cattle count? Could have been lost or somebody stole it.
Yes, sir. It sure could have been.
Names in that book, I know them all. Hoodlums and cattle thieves, every last one of them.
They were executed without trial, Mr. Moyer. Cut down from ambush.
That makes me very sad. Who you feeling sorry for, Earp? The Robbers Roost gang have been stealing from us ranchers for years. We've appealed to sheriffs and United States marshals, and not one single Johnny Law has had sand enough to move against them roosters.
Well, murder is still murder, Mr. Moyer. But, you say you had nothing to do with this, huh?
I resent these questions, Earp. I'm a respectable rancher.
Well, I still haven't caught the man that was hired.
I don't like your attitude. I think you better get off my property.
Johnny Law bothering you, Mr. Moyer?
Yes, he is, Kendall. I want him put off my property, and I want him kept off.
Yes, sir.
You know, you better be certain you had no hand in this, Mr. Moyer.
No, you'll be back with a posse, huh?
I think so.
Emma got him with a bear gun. He's in the wagon.
You sure that's the man?
Said Mitch Moyer hired him. Me and Emma was both witnesses.
We won't be needing you, Marshal. We can settle it with Moyer.
Mr. Callum, Mr. Rash, I think you're making a mistake.
You keep out of it, Johnny Law. In the showdown, you'll be on Moyer's side.
Well, I have the authority to deputize all you men.
Us? Johnny Laws?
To arrest Moyer, yes. But if you go down there to kill him, it'll be the big cattleman's turn.
For what?
Squawking to the government. They'll send in soldiers. Cavalry that should be watching the Apaches.
The marshal's right.
Moyer ain't gonna let nobody arrest him, Mr. Earp.
No, there'd be a fight, all right. But all I'm asking you men to do is to wound those cattlemen, not kill them. Now, you're all good enough with a gun that you can do that. You give me your word and I'll deputize you. But if you want a turkey shoot, you do it your way, but you suffer the consequences.
Elsie? Jeb?
All right, Mr. Earp. We'll do it your way. We'll just wing them.
All right? You're all deputized.
Hey, boss! Boss! Now what?
Them rooster men. A dozen of them. They got Bill Hicks dead in the wagon headed straight for here.
That Johnny Law with him?
I don't know, Mr. Moyer.
Better round up all hands.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I'm gonna ride in there until Moyer's arrested. If he wants to fight, let him commence it. Understand?
That's far enough.
You're under arrest, Mr. Moyer.
No, I'm not.
You mean me and my deputies are gonna have to take you?
That's right.
Well, don't try shooting me in the back, or you'll be cut down.
Hold it. We can whip Earp and his riffraff in the shootout. Go tell the boys.
Mr. Callum, you and two of your men follow me on horseback. Rest of you men spread out. Surround them. Mr. Ash, you come with me. Let's go. Come on, just swing him.
They shoot too good.
Now.
Hold it.
Mr. Ash, tell Mr. Callum to stop fighting.
Jim! Jim, hold your fire! It's all over! When you stop shooting!
Mr. Moyer, you're coming to Fort Lewis with me.
You'll have a fight on your hands every 3 miles of the way when the other outfits get together.
No fight. Unless you agree to that, I'll turn you over to Jeb Callum.
I've surrendered to Marshal Earp.
Too bad. I sure hate to miss your hanging.
Hello, Mr. Moyer.
Well, a federal jury will give Moyer at least 5 years. It'll establish the rule that you can't bushwhack even rustlers without paying for it. Thank you, Marshal. Good luck.
Good luck to you, Colonel. If the Apaches cut loose, you may need it.
For a grave at the end of the trail for the money gone. Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার, জানি গল্পে গল্পে সে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার। ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম। গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ। তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Cảnh vệ này, ba cảnh vệ rồi, 4 cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ 2 luôn, còn biết tưởng ra cái gì á? Có cảnh vệ à? Ui, bài này đánh as cảnh vệ nhở? Hóa cung xanh à? Được phết. As cảnh vệ. Nó thì lướt này. Ách cảnh vệ rồi. Đánh chung bài 4 tranh. Cảnh vệ as cảnh vệ thì sẽ là phần đâu rồi? What the hell? Catlin đâu? Đây. Đây. Thôi đây sao mình nhớ mà. Kệ đi. Cứ cho cảnh vệ vào đã. Bùi gỡ, điểm bùi gỡ. Rồi, vừa đủ, vừa đẹp. Cung xanh này, vô cực rồi. Cung xanh vô cực với cả cuồng đao à? Dấu có cuồng đao, xít quá. Chắc là chim quá rồi, chắc thế. 82 máu à? Trốn nhỉ? Sẽ một chút trốn đấy. Mình sẽ lái cái này trước. Ok. Tốc độ cao đét. Ok được rồi. Cảnh vậy à? Có nhà đánh sư danh hóa này, thằng đấy át à? Chưa ai thì có át à? Cái đánh lắc này cũng không phải thôi, không ai át thì lụ. San luôn mà. Xin ra chơi. Nắp tổ xin ra tạm đi. Xin là ra tỷ đấu sĩ này. Mình đánh thì nhầm, trở thành đấu sĩ tiếp và ra 1 tỷ đấy. Đấu sĩ ạ, quỷ đéo chịu được mà anh đã stop rồi, có thấy không? Anh nhầm tí nó xóa. Tí thầy nhót, tí thầy nhót này mà bình tĩnh tự tin và tự tin bình.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমারে প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি একটু উল্টো।
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Rồi, bye bye. Nhà đi đâu ba. Rồi, phải đùa của ba kiếm tiền 36 thì kiếm 80 triệu. 8 để quay 10 lần của chiến sĩ sinh hoạt kia. Của đây sinh căng ấy chứ. Của 37k lợi dụng á. Ui, thua. Tận đại. Xong rồi bay 36 mở cái này nha. Hả? Không perfect. Trời buồn đấy. Đó, đi. Đây rất là. Chít này. Ui, xong đấu à? Tổng rất là mở trung tàu. Rồi 2 lần có thể gì, 3 lần có thể gì, 4 lần, 5 lần, 22 đúng tiền. Sắp được nước màu này 39 tí năng lượng giống hải ở đây ạ, theo một tí năng lượng giống nhỉ. Cái gì chỉ dẫn nói nha. Chỉ năng lượng mà nó lên nhiều lượng vách. Cái kiếm uy lực. Ui, bây giờ hút cút rồi
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো, শহরে কিন্তু 2টা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বন।
আর আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
hai trăm 200 láp win và phát 2 lần giống em chợ suy nghĩ cái chứ cho ngay có tài hiệu 210 láp với 2 tỷ 2 triệu một lần có chờ nhầm. Ôi không, còn 100 để bớt 6 5 cái lại sửa binh chỉ linh ấy, bay mình chỉ linh điên chương 8 này làm chi một cây đai máu nữa, sử dụng 5 cái giáp máu à đây hả? Một bên anh không có gì em nghĩ phải đấy, nhưng mà xếp sai bên khác, xếp đúng bên là thắng. Vậy đấy chị ạ, đúng là 2 mạng nữa chỉ cái này 33 triệu start rồi, tiền cái chứ ngon, vừa lên 8 đất và 8 điểm gì có ra xét này không muốn đâu, cái này chọn hơn đấy. Ra xin ra rồi con này tôi xếp tiền lên 30 tiền nữa nhanh không ra xong ra chim rồi đủ tiền hoặc cái nó nhảy đá gì đó quên ra được nó lại quay nhiều lên ngoài mắt ngoài anh là thầm trong mắt rồi có nguy không anh em tôi là cái nguy sao mà lắm mắt người tôi sao người xuống và lắp con sinh ra và xong là 57 nghìn sinh viên con kia có ăn đâu còn bà sinh viên cũng xanh rồi quỷ à mới thua thì ai người đánh hay đấy.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপরে তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরো যে আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করবো।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন স্যার, এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন না।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম, শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই
যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Không cần chứ mình sẽ buộc con này đi về. Mình mua này, còn mua đi bỏ ra xuống. Rồi mà cái mày pha một tí hết mát. Cái giá một cái nữa là phim rồi. Làm giá nó ra phim giá này. Nguyên đủ đại. Em bóc cờ nhé, em bóc cờ. Gì này? Mình cho con này đi em cháu ấy. Cặp cái găng tay ra. Được, broccoli ơi. Ăn khỏe, khỏe một chút. Ba bữa đi đã cam nhá. Giờ mình sẽ farm rất nhiều lắm cái block. Mình chỉ ra vào kim cương thôi. Ba sáu, 68. Xí lát này. Đi xí lát rồi. Ba cao cường rồi. Kéo. Lòng ruột đuôi. Nghe gờ gờ nhỉ. Lăn tạ sửa mạnh hết nhéo vậy đấy. Gà điều chấp tạm quan tàu cầm phát yếu đấy. 25% với sửa mạnh ấy, sửa là vẫn mạnh. Giờ chết đéo không, con Diana giờ đéo chết là đéo hiểu. Đấy. Ẩu rồi lại kiểu cái rồi. Đó tôi mở ép rồi hả? Không tạm. Cái gì nhỉ? Ở đây coi. Lắp này nó sẽ cho thì đâu có bắn vào. Đây không phải broccoli. Đây không phải broccoli. 15 k F1 15 k F1 tao nghĩa chứ nó còn chết nhanh chứ còn đi nhanh chết đi nhanh lên nhanh. 15 cái quỷ quý à? Mày khỏe đấy. À rồi, tao chết rồi. Mày kinh. Con điên nào thì đéo chết được, dây chuyền tự lực đéo chết được. Ai mới buồn. Phải không? Đê của em đâu? Chính xác. Cho thầy quỷ quá nó cho tôi luôn. Yes, nó nhận ra thầy một ác quỷ game. Trời ơi. Nào anh còn đấy. Mình rất khỏe anh nhé. Tao rất khỏe mà nếu hiểu. Phải biết chịu. Này mất trích rồi thôi ấy. Nó vừa mất trích một lần rồi. Tháng này em ngủ không vậy? 2 cái túi tượng ạ. Vẫn ấn khẩu như. Được rồi. Đây thả lá có phải thả lá cũng có những hôm tỏi quay nhiều ấy. Thả lá có một hôm tỏi quay muộn đấy. Mới xong rồi không thì không. Nhưng mình ở trên Hà Nội thì trước 10 năm cũng xong được. Không biết đầu ba tại hôm qua quay được mỗi tí. Hôm qua mỗi tí hôm qua quay mất một gần 2 tiếng chứ. Bị lết. Bị lỗi cái viết ấy, một tiếng mua ấy. Biết sao anh cầm tiếp cứu không cứu được. Bạn ấy hỏi tao là cho xem Netflix thì anh nhé, không mà xảy ra tao bảo là được mà bạn. bạn này làm nữa, bạn mới cái người mới chửi bạn là tao không bán. Cho xem kìa anh nhé. Nhưng mà quên mất. Để cho thằng phụ kia đóng Netflix ấy, quên mất. Đây vừa vui rồi. Rất nhiều tiền. Em có gì đoàn gia đình nghệ sĩ. Mày check Netflix của tao xem mà đã. Ý là đã phải nó đã thanh toán chưa ấy. Check thử nhá. Tao chuyển không? Mũi. Hai thua bắt thua. Em vừa xem gì đó. Em bảo là bao giờ có tiền em chuyển mà anh qua bảo là cho 100. Ôi kìa lại nó phải đủ anh bỏ qua kìa. Anh bỏ qua là anh cũng phải đủ rồi. Anh có đủ Pandora. Anh ấn nhầm vào lỗi Pandora. Tao lưu với thằng bạn tao ở trong con này là một con nam Netflix. Về chơi hát, các bạn phải chít một đêm rồi luôn. Ê, con lấy lúc này đủ đéo nhặt à? Shiba con lấy cái mạnh rồi. Con lấy đồ thì cần đéo phải đợi để nó xây đồ cần đéo. quá nhiều tiền tao sáng nó bắt mình em nói tận hết rồi. Không phải không, mới đầu nó bảo cái kênh ấy đang mặt em thế đâu, mới đầu anh nó lại chuyện thằng em, rồi sao tự nhiên thấy em bảo là anh không phải nói đâu. Trời đáng nó nói xong rồi vẫn bị ganh như Hải của anh. Đấy rồi anh ganh anh nghe sự căng gì công canh thì nhận nói ít đi à. Là cho nhót không phải nói ít đi à. Cái lúc mà ông anh kia bảo là đi đi anh có thể hoàn toàn nói. Tại lúc ấy cái tính to đùng anh tưởng Hoàng Tân nói, lúc cái tính to anh tưởng là anh gần mic nói với cả giọng lúc ấy không phân biệt được. Nói cái DIT ấy,